Hello, people. I'm sitting here playing Just Cause 3 and flicking through Facebook as you do. I'm seeing quite a lot of anger towards Donald Trump um, being sworn in today as president. It's like you people haven't watched the news for the last couple of weeks or months. It's not a new thing. The Americans voted him in a while ago. It just takes time to get sworn in and shit. Lots of people with their hate and all this. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, he's the sharpest tool in the shed or the best thing since sliced bread at all. But at least he is what he says on the tin. The man may be racist, but he ain't hiding behind anything and being racist. You know, he wants to bring peace with Russia. Shout out to Scott Smith. How you doing, my brother? He wants to make peace with Russia. He wants to withdraw the troops from the Middle East. Aren't these the things that, like, almost 4 years ago we said that we wanted? We didn't want to be interfering into other people's business. Okay, he may not say things the right way. Like myself, he may be racist to the core. He may be the worst thing since the KKK and the Black Panthers. But at least the man is actually willing to try. Do you know what I'm saying? All these people that you went and voted for Trump, there was obviously a reason why they voted for Trump. In my mind, it could be for the fact that they didn't want to vote for Hillary. But it weren't a two-horse race. You had more than two candidates for the whole entire fucking thing. And you see people smashing bins into businesses and shit like that. What is that gonna do? That's just gonna show anybody else that protests this year about anything to do with anything, that's what you're gonna get. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that protesting you shouldn't do what you want to do. Anybody tell me that I couldn't do what I wanted to do when I'm protesting and I'd be told to go fuck themselves. But the man is what he is. Do you know what I'm saying? Nobody really kicked up this much of a fuss when Obama had his second term. The man said he was going to shut down Gitmo when the fucking place is still open. Yet there's no up in arms about that. There's no up in arms about the fact that, he actually wants to make his country great again. Okay, I don't know how you're going to go about making your country great again. In the history that I know of America, there was not really much to make America great. Between slavery and Detroit and its car district shutting down and Nesquik or whatever the fuck it is trying to take over water and FEMA camps and fucking Jade Helm and all this crap. Do you know what I'm saying? We really do need to give this man a chance because don't get me wrong, he may have said everything he needed to say during the election to get made president just to get to be president. But give the man a chance. You know what I'm saying? You gave Barack Obama a chance. The people in this country, you're giving Theresa May a chance. What qualifications has she fucking got to do a job? I don't like the fact that it's all over our television, though. Where we have to have a response from 10 Downing Street, and we have to have a response from... Who gives a monkeys? If you spent more time focusing on the problems in your own country and less about what's going on elsewhere, then we might actually be able to sort out our own fucking problems. Everybody's acting like Donald Trump being president is going to be some sign of the fucking apocalypse. It may be. But the man hasn't even started yet. Do you know what I'm saying? Give him a chance to do something wrong instead of say things with words. Because, once again, I have to reiterate, we live in a world of feelings, not facts. Yes, the man may not be very good as a president, may not be very good at anything else. He may be an absolute all-round fucking cunt. But what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Not a dicky bird. The same as me. At the present moment in time, I'm giving Donald Trump enough rope to hang himself with. Let him do things wrong. Let's pick him up on things that he's done wrong. Yeah, there's this whole thing of him getting, supposedly done for, inappropriately touching a woman and this, that and the other. And it could happen to anybody. It really could. Why is it such a fucking big look on him just because he's supposedly a prime minister. You know, look at the track record of some of the people in our own country. You know, the own officials that we have, the paedophilia that's been covered up, and everything else. And start actually looking hard at what's going on in our own country, and less what's going on elsewhere. Sorry, guys, I had to say it. I thought I'd leave it till the end of today because the hatred is just getting beyond a joke. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not saying that the man's gonna be any good. But you ain't exactly giving him much of a chance to fucking doing the thing, have you? You know, you've condemned him before we even start. You know, I've made mistakes in my past, but I don't want people to judge me by my mistakes that I've made. I want them to judge me by the person that I am today, the person that I portray today. That's all I've got to say. If you guys disagree with me or agree with me,